First, you photograph your wedding. Then you edit all of your beautiful photos. After that, you deliver your photos to your couple. But what is the next best step for your photos after you're done delivering them? To make sure it's easy for new couples to find you, the best next step is going to be to blog your sessions on your website. And Pic-Time actually just released a brand new feature where you can blog directly inside of the Pic-Time platform. So clearly, because I've been using Pic-Time for the last couple of years, I'm absolutely excited about the blog feature. This is the easiest way to get blogs on your website, and honestly, it's just really cool to know that your photo delivery service is also helping you with advertising and getting your SEO right on your website. Now, if you haven't had a chance to sign up for Pic-Time, definitely check out the link in the description below where you can get a slight discount and check out Pic-Time. It's great. I have other videos about it, which I'll link up above. And thank you to Pic-Time for sponsoring this video. Let's go ahead and check out this new blog feature. So here I am on the main page of Pic-Time. This is what you're normally seeing when you first jump into Pic-Time. And you have all your galleries on the left. You have some options there. You have your workflows on the right. And again, if you want to learn more about that, definitely check out my other videos on Pic-Time. So to get to your blogs is almost the same way as you would get to slideshows. It's going to be under your client galleries. So I'm going to go and pick a gallery. And under photos, where you can add new sections, you'll also see blog up here at the top. On this first page is where you can actually name your blog. Usually I like to name my blog with the venue that I was at. Now, I'm forgetting the name of this venue, so I will come back to that later. But as you see, it pulls the name from the actual gallery as well. We have a couple of different templates that we can choose from. I personally am a big fan of full, and keep in mind too that you can customize these templates as well. So if you have specific colors that you like to use or you want to match on your website, you're able to also do that. So now that I've picked my gallery and I created my blog, it's time for me to choose my photos. Now, clearly because I've already uploaded all the photos to deliver to my couple, I can actually choose my photos from there. And you might be thinking, well, John, that's going to take forever because I have to go through and choose the photos. But what's really awesome is in the top right here under filter, you can actually filter your photos by different aspects that are coming from your photos from Lightroom. So you can see here, I have favorites, which is from the favorites that my couple actually chose. I have orders that they've actually ordered. You see my star rating and labels. All that stuff is coming in directly from the photos metadata, which is extremely helpful. Now, if you're not going to filter it out automatically from what Pic-Time already has for you, you can actually upload your own photos in any other kind of way. So I've already exported the photos that I want on my website. That's my normal workflow. And that works as well, which is one thing I love. I'm not over here having to switch around my workflow because of a new feature. So I'm going to click the plus here. And let's find my photos. So now that I've added all my photos, we're going to click on Add Photo. And from here, you can see that it automatically created a full blog post for me. And honestly, I could just leave it at that. But let's look at customizing some of this blog post. So on the left here, we can see all of the different kind of pages of the blog post. You can also drag and drop photos around if you want to change any of them. So like personally, a lot of times I love to put these photos beside each other. So if I want to move this one up here, you see they just switch places easily. Also, if I wanted to move these whole pages, I can move them here on the left. It's also really easy to move a photo and maybe put it on its own area. You see this line here? So I can scoot it there. Now it's on its own page. I also have layouts here. So you can change the type of layout for each of the different sections as well. So how about, let me change the layout of these two. Maybe to 3 photos here, and we can plop this one in its place. change this one to a 2 photo. You also have the ability to make changes to your border as well. So again, there's so much you can change here. I can make my photos closer together from the top and bottom, and actually also between the photos themselves. And again, for each page section, you're able to make all of these edits as well. Generally, I like to leave it on extra small. It's the best looking in my opinion, but again, you can customize however you'd like to. So you see, it's very easy to go in and actually make changes to the blog post to fit exactly how you would have it. So I already have a nice starting place here, but let's say I wanted to change the background color or anything of that sort. That's actually going to be under my style. So up here on the top left, now we can change our layout style, our color palette, fonts, borders, so on and so forth. So for instance, I usually like a lighter theme overall. And you can see now everything changed to more of a white layout. You can also do this once your fonts and anything else within the blog. So again, this is extremely easy to use. And I don't know about you, but I have a bad habit of not blogging on my website, which tends to be a problem. Again, you want to have the best SEO you can. You want to give your couple something to look at on your website. You can see here I have a bunch of my photos, and it's just a great way for them to get into your website, look at your portfolio, and also help out with your SEO. So the fact that Pic-Time does it from the gallery that you've already made and also pretty much automatically makes it for you. If you're choosing your photos and you know which photos you're choosing, it's very easy to have everything quickly laid out for you. So the next question is usually, how do I get this on my website? And there's a couple of cool options for that. So once you've had the layout all laid out how you want to, also keep in mind that up here at the top in the middle, you can see what it would look like on mobile as well. I highly recommend viewing your photos in a small factor like this. It's a great way to really see how it's coming together and if it works out for you. Once you like everything, go ahead and hit share and SEO. So from here, you're going to be able to set up the SEO for your photos, which again is extremely important. Once it goes onto your website, or you can just publish it directly through Pic-Time, all that stuff is going to get seen by Google, and you want Google to be able to index everything correctly. So let's turn on allow indexing of this page. And then this is where we can put in all of our information. You can see we can do the blog name. We have an SEO description, which is not just a bunch of keywords. It's an actual paragraph that you want to make about the wedding that has keywords in it. Think almost like a description in YouTube, something that someone can search for, but in a readable way that a normal person would talk to you in. You also can change the file names of all your photos and also put in alt text for all of your photos as well, which is extremely helpful. Like, this is really awesome as far as everything you can do for your SEO for your website. After getting all your SEO together, you can get a link where people are able to see this blog post in a standalone link, so you don't even have to put it on your website. But if you are looking to put it on your website, that is where you use the integrate option. When you're clicking on integrate, basically you're getting a code that you're able to post on your website. So you all know I use Squarespace. Basically, I would make a new blog post on my website, use a code block in that blog post, and then from there, I would post this information in there and everything will show up. Now, there are other services that actually will charge you for something like this, which is the best part about it being included in Pic-Time. You're already using Pic-Time, you're already delivering your photos that way, so this is honestly one of the best features. Also, keep in mind with your photos, remember Pic-Time allows for GIFs as well, so those will also show up on your website within these blog posts. And one really awesome feature built into Pic-Time as well is that you're able to actually make a social media video to basically promote people coming to this blog post. You can see here on the bottom, promote on social media, and we can go ahead and generate that video. So that's great for a story on Instagram or a reel or anything of that sort. You can get the link and send people the link, or you can just download the video and use it however you need. So I wanted to show you all also how it looked like when you're actually posting on your website if you're using another website. So again, like I was saying, I use Squarespace, and normally what I'll do is put this up on my website. So I'm here in my blog, which I call recent work, and I would make a new page. From there, I would title it, and then also in here, I would make a new code block. And then actually paste your code from Pic-Time. And then after you've set everything for your blog post, which you would go into SEO and everything on your Squarespace website, I'm just going to save it now so you can see it. But this is how it would end up looking on your actual website. And you can see it's all there. There's all the photos I did right there, embedded right on my website from Pic-Time. And if I wanted to, I could have left on the button for view the whole gallery so that people could come back to the full gallery and see all the photos there, which could also lead into print sales. So there's a lot of things you can use this for your business. So if you already have Pic-Time and you're using it, make sure to give this a try for your next wedding. If you're not blogging your weddings, your sessions, or anything like that, you need to start doing it, not just to have stuff on your website, but for SEO. I've talked about it in multiple videos, and if you want me to do a more dedicated video on SEO and how it kind of affects you and your website, please let me know in the comments below. Make sure to check out the link in the description below as well to sign up for Pic-Time, give blogs a try, and also make sure to deliver your photos with Pic-Time because it will help with all the automation of sales for prints. If you have any questions, please let me know. And thanks for hanging out. I hope this was helpful for you.